Does your child correct you, swear at you, call you names, tell you things that aren't true, and blame you for things that you didn't do? This is a very common behavior of pathologically demand avoidant children and teens, and it's something I call equalizing behavior. Hi, I'm Casey, founder of At Peace Parents, and I've worked with over 1,000 parents of pathologically demand avoidant children to help them out of burnout and to find peace as a parent of a PDA child. So what can we do when PDA children are engaging in this type of really distressing behavior? I want to introduce you to an accommodation that I call diffusion. What do I mean by diffusion? Diffusion is used when, in a one-on-one setting, when you are recognizing that your child is equalizing against you and it hasn't moved into a full-blown panic attack or is a risky situation with siblings or violence. Here are 7 practical steps that you can experiment with as a parent to see what shifts over the next week, for example, in your relationship and with your child's behavior. Step 1, come back to the logic of the PDA brain and nervous system. Recognize that it's not an intentional behavior, even though it seems like it's under their control, and view it as a nervous system response, indicating that they're in their survival brain. 2, experiment with taking a sacred pause. You can put your hand on your heart, you can put your fingers together to center yourself, and just don't say anything. 3rd, you are going to actively refrain from teaching or correcting the behavior in the moment that it's happening. 4, recognize your very normal conditioned thoughts about what's coming up in the sacred pause. They're going to be abusive if I don't correct this behavior. I need to be in control of my child. I'm the authority. If I don't teach them in this moment, they'll never learn. 5, decide if that's enough for now, just not saying anything, or if you want to go deeper with the accommodation. 6, experiment with declarative language that lets them know that you see and validate them in their experience. Like, I hear you. Number 7 is the most controversial, so you have the responsibility for deciding if this is too triggering for you. But it gets to the root of one of the things that's activating your child's nervous system. So they feel below you a situation or another person, and it's activating their nervous system and threat response. So we can preempt that or circumvent it by deliberately putting ourselves below our child verbally. Like if my son says, he spills his water bottle, perceives a loss of autonomy, goes into nervous system activation and says, "Mom," and starts blaming me, I feel comfortable saying, "Oh my gosh, why did Mom put that water bottle there? I'm sorry, babe." And I throw in a dash of humor, and it de-escalates his threat response and helps him back into his thinking brain where he can learn, connect, and understand cause and effect.